So you guys being heading to the Northern District. Faznar, did you want him leading you there?
Yeah, probably. Well, he doesn't know where the butcher's is, does he?
He knows generally where it is, not exactly where.
Okay, yeah.
Ask people where they can find fine and various meats.
When we get to like the northern section of the city, it might be time for Hanoke to cast invisibility.
It only lasts a minute for greater invisibility.
Yep, so I'll cast invisibility. Sorry, I'm still in and out. I'm dealing with a bit of a family situation.
He'll have to, we'll have to go through a checkpoint, right? Or are we going through the sewers?
With the meat?
No, to get in the northern section. We're in the southern section of the city.
Yeah,
How did we
take
get there
sewers.
before?
We went through the sewers.
To the northern section? I thought we met Faznar in the southern section after we came out of the sewers.
We did, and then he took us back in the sewers.
Oh, we did? Alright.
So if we're going through a checkpoint, I don't think Drostan's getting through the checkpoint, so he's gonna have to be invis before we get there.
Yeah.
Isn't Samuel in the southern part?
No.
No, he's farther along than the mask shop, which was in the
Oh yeah,
northern
he's
section.
a mile away from the castle.
Yeah,
Something. Okay.
something. I don't know. I wasn't really listening to beyond northern section, so. So does that mean Faznar's with us dressed as a slave too?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
But he takes you guys into the sewers. Go ahead and make stealth checks in your way through.
The sewers.
Is Drostan's not invisible yet, is he?
Well, not if we're not going through a checkpoint.
I don't have
Avers can do
advantage.
pass if you guys want.
I mean, I've already rolled, so I don't know now.
I got a 19.
I got 16.
I don't think I have advantage on stealth checks, so that's a 9 for me. And for Austin, he's fine. 23.
Okay.
I got 11. Owly got a 6. But Owly shouldn't count because I'll dismiss him because having a weird spectral owl with us would probably seem weird.
Yes.
So 11 for me.
Okay. So you guys managed to. It's not super stealthy, but Fast did and Corian both did really well. So ways out a little bit, you guys did manage to successfully navigate through. And you reappear on top of the northern half of the district. Through the same sewer that you came through when you first arrived here. Faznar takes you. Actually, let me roll for him.
To see if he knows where he's going.
So he does manage to get you guys to your destination. You guys arrive outside a small wooden building. The doors it's slightly ajar, open. You don't currently you see actually. I mean, the northern district right now is actually really busy. You do see a bunch of people walking around, not just orcs.
That'd be good to blend in. Are we going in through the front door, Corian?
Yeah, we might as well.
Guess we're all gonna walk through the front door, and we don't have our gear on right now, do we?
No, it's in the bag of holding.
Okay. So if we're gonna knock this guy out, we're all gonna have to collectively punch him at the same time.
I wonder if I could sleep or put him to sleep.
He'd wake up after a minute.
Give us enough time to tie him up, gag him,
That's
A whole
true.
person. Yeah.
or just knock him out after he's been put to sleep.
Just keep punching him after sleep.
Whole person would probably be easier.
You might want to save that for them.
Level 2. I have 3 level 2 slots. I can.
Fair enough.
Well, I mean, I don't think it'll take too much to knock him out, and I do have my dagger
Yeah.
here.
Knock him out with a dagger.
Well, I can use the pommel.
Yeah. I got some strength, although I'm without my shield at the moment, so my strength is only +1.
Dagger's based off your dexterity.
Do I have a dagger now? Or did I actually get given one?
Or is it based off your strength?
Yes.
No. I think mine's based off strength, so.
Dagger is dexterity.
Well, they've got listed as strength in here for me.
Oh, hold
You could
on.
probably choose.
Yeah, it's finesse, so you can choose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably do dex then. So what is it to hit with it? It's something +3?
What's your dex?
+3.
It'd be, yeah, +3.
That's it. Nothing else.
It'd be +3 plus per 4, so 7. It'd be +7.
Okay. I'm gonna walk in and see if he's there. Is he the only one there?
You walk in and you see a human. Looks to be like in his 30s with like a black mustache and short black hair. He's currently wiping off the table in front of him. He is not the only one. There appears to be an assistant. A young girl, not girl. I'd rather say a woman. But he welcomes you as you come in. He puts his bag away.
We're here for the meat delivery for the castle for the ball.
Make a deception check, Corian.
Deception's not my strong suit. Oh, well. 15.
15. He's like, oh, it's a little early in the day, but that's fine with me. I have it all prepared. Are you guys gonna deliver, or do you wish me to?
Well, I mean, we're here to deliver it, so do you have a cart we could use?
I do. He has a back room that he goes in. Him and the girl both go and retrieve, and it's a pretty big cart. Has like a cloth over it. The meats aren't cooked, but they are bundled up, preserved, and you see there's looks like they were stored in a cold environment. But he brings this cloth long cart to you. Hands it right over.
All right. Then I will grab the handles and thank him and start walking toward the castle.
No problem. And both of them return back to their duties. Does a decent deception check.
We're not gonna knock them out.
Looks like we don't need to.
What was the queen's name again?
Violet.
So you guys now have a cart full of mostly meats, some vegetables as well.
All right.
To the castle.
To the castle.
All right. You make your way through.
Is it a big cart with like lots of meat? Because there's like 6 of us here.
It is. It's a pretty big cart.
Okay, good. It'd be weird if I had like a tiny little wheelbarrow and 6 people to help me unload it.
They're for decoration. But
These are my bodyguards.
the main staircase that goes up, luckily it has an alternate path for carts, so you don't have to push it upstairs.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about the stairs.
So you do smoothly bring it up. It's still a heavy load, and you are going uphill, but with Corian's help, it's pretty easy. And you guys arrive at the castle.
You kidding? With all the stuff in the All the stuff put in the bag of holding that I normally carry.
Yeah, you feel pretty lightweight.
I'm like 200 pounds lighter right now.
You can see as you make your way up to the castle, um, it's a large castle with 3 decorative towers on the top. You can see there's stonework in it with decorative bronze and marble outlining the sharp edges and features. There are people outside the building. Looks like they are. At what time it would be? It'd be about, with the travel, be about pushing almost 10 a.m. in the morning. Because it is a long travel. But there are people outside. Looks like they're waiting for the event or just hanging around. But you take the path off to the right, to where Fasnar showed you, and there is over there you see orcs patrolling around most of the perimeter of this castle, along with on top of the castle itself. I would like everyone to make deception checks to make yourselves not as noticeable, especially with the guards patrolling around.
I assume Drostan is invisible at this point, yeah?
Yeah.
Really nice.
So he doesn't have to make a deception check. I don't know if he could.
25.
Mine was a natural 20.
Nice.
16.
Four.
So you can see Hinoka is not very good at pretending to be a slave, but for the most part, you guys are able to deceive the audience around. You keep your heads low, push through to the kitchen area, and you can see there are 2 orcs on either side.
I'm still carrying my staff and my wands and everything. I'm just in slave outfit.
You can see they look at you, all kind of analyzing, especially because there's a lot of you. But they see the giant cart, and they're like, "Delivery, huh?"
Meats from
Is
various...
that in Orcish or common?
This is a common. And you can see, like, he just says, "How many deliveries are there? We got too much food." He's like, "Whatever, just," and he pushes the door open for you guys and lets you all in.
Does the entire cart go in, or are we gonna have to...
The cart is door wide. You can push it in.
Okay.
Because you were also able to get out obviously the front entrance of the previous building, but you push into this kitchen, and it's a beautiful kitchen. Stonework countertops. You can see people already are preparing food for the evening. Cooks and assistants, both alike, are at kind of various places of fire where they are tossing and turning meats, vegetables, all sorts of foods you can think of. You can see various wine bottles on the countertops. Looks like they're corked and to be prepared for the evening. And they see you guys all push in this extra cart of meat, and they don't. I mean, they're hired to do the work, but you can see they're not very happy that they have to prepare even more food. They tell you just leave it there. We'll get it.
Steamed hams.
Lovely.
You know, I'm really good at making food taste good.
I'm gonna yank his chain. Shut up, slave.
Most of them cackle as you do that. They'll start laughing at the gnome.
New ones, I tell ya. They never know how to behave. We've been told to stay around and help out. Who do we report to?
Go ahead and make another deception check.
You know, the first one of these I fail ends in bloodshed, right? 9.
Hmm. You can see the the human that is cooking. He hasn't been paying much attention, but he turns around and he says, I don't recognize you. What was your name again?"
It's Corian.
He
I'm
said
here to
Corian.
carry stuff. That's what I do.
His eyes go wide, and he drops the plate that he was holding.
I like to cast a spell.
And what's that?
How many people are in this room?
At the moment, you can see looks to be about 8 of them, 8 different cooks.
God.
Are they grouped together? How much space is between them?
Most of them are together.
Hypnotic pattern.
All right. So as this plate drops,
Oh, the orcs are gonna hear that, aren't they?
You just had to say your actual name.
Like we're all wanted.
what was I'm gonna? Is it wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom save 17 DC.
Okay.
I'm not using any divine rolls on this. Fit, you have hypnotic pattern too, right? All right. If I fail, drop another one.
Say the word. Oh,
That's 20 insights. Because I like to believe that's just because he said Corian.
yeah, like instantly knew.
One of them succeeds. The rest of them instantly just like there's a sheer moment of confusion, some bit of panic, before they just stare off into the ceiling.
Can we knock
I'm
that
gonna
one
roll
out?
perception on the orcs that are close by, and they both hear the plate chatter. One of the staff that succeeded the saving throw shakes his head, kind of pushing off the magical effect, and he is going to start running.
Are the orcs
Fed?
cutting in at the same time as he's running away?
I'll say right now, you guys can do an initiative check to see what the order of events is.
Are we all rolling initiative then?
Okay.
Oh,
16.
Typical Hanoke. 4 for Hanoke. I
16.
used my action.
Fine.
I got 7 out of 8 of them.
Okay.
6.
6.
Got 17. Do you both get 17 or?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the.
Wow, I got a 5 for Avarice.
And a natural 1 for the bad guys, right?
No, they got a 4.
I beat them?
They got 4.
Because I tied with them. Oh, so we got to do a roll off.
Where'd Faznar go?
Asnar got a 9.
Wait, is that a 4 with their bonus?
I didn't even think he was with us at this point.
Literally, none of you are prepared for this circumstance. Nobody is.
All my stuff's in the bag. Of course, I'm not prepared.
All right. So let me get a. I'm gonna get a makeshift map for this.
I can deal with the guy that's about to run away because remember Drostan is available. I can grapple him with Drostan, so he's not going to get anywhere.
I mean, I could magic missile him. I'm on the bottom. I'm on the bottom of the turn order. Actually, we got to do a roll off, don't we, Hayden?
You do.
Yeah, because I'm tied with you with a 4.
That's thin.
Come on, big
Yeah.
money, big money. I got 12.
11.
I beat them. Well, at least they're at the bottom of the turn order. Is that for the orcs and for the human? Or is that just for the human?
I am actually, I would do separate initiatives for these guys because this is a pretty big impact. So that's for the human. For the orcs,
Okay.
oh, they got 9.
9?
Did anybody? Oh, 2 people got higher than a 10. That's amazing. So I'll count Faznar's turn as both Faznar and the orcs. Although I'll see who goes first between them.
Well, on the bright side, we'll have 2 sets of armor now.
Faznar goes first. All right, so everyone, I need your figures.
Which way is the
Oh, I need OP.
Aren't you OP enough already?
Nope. And sorry, this is the entrance right here. I should make that clear.
Do you have Owly with you right now?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
So where are you at, Averus?
Right there's fine.
So which fellow is the one that isn't hypnotized yet?
This one has, I'll say, he only moved 5 feet during that whole event, so he's currently right here.
Okay.
These are the 2 orcs on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And at the start, I believe it was Tarnum.
No,
Airgis.
just as ahead of me.
All right, Airgis. So you see, looks to be, oh, that should be 7. Let's put an extra one here. So you see 7 people are hypnotized, just staring off the ceiling.
There's 8 now. There's 8 of
Yeah.
them now.
Yeah, there's 8 of
7,
them.
and this guy's running away.
Okay.
So this guy was right here. You saw him dash over here, screaming for aid, while these 2 heard the plate shatter, and you see them turn their heads in. What would you like to do?
Well, since it's just him, I'll probably have to hold person.
Hold person, all right. What's the DC?
18.
He got a 8. So as he begins to run, he seizes up, almost falls over from the motion he was going in, and is locked in a running stance. Anything else on your turn?
I'll give inspiration to Hanuk.
All right. Is it my turn yet, or?
No, you're right at the bottom, aren't you?
I'm right before the human.
Yeah.
Is he dead yet?
No, he's
Held in
alive.
place.
Deal with the orcs coming in.
Course
Would
we have no
we
gear,
know the
damn
orcs
it.
are coming in?
You see their heads popped in.
Who's after Airgis?
It's me.
Were you done, Airgis?
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah. Inspiration to Hanuk.
Right.
Can't move anywhere.
So, looking around, is that door that the orcs are at like an actual door, or is it like a big wide open thing where the car came in that has to be slid down?
It's a door that's open.
Can it be closed?
Yeah, it can be closed. It's a door.
Well, you know what I mean. Can it be closed in using a single action? Can I close the entire door?
Closing doors are free action. You can just run up and close it.
Okay, I'm wondering whether to close the door.
Close on their heads.
You guys know. I could lock it. Choices. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to lock the door or whether to be prepared to attack these guys. Alright. I know how I'm going to solve this. Alright, well, I'm going to attempt to go over here, and can I make my way through all these people? I think I can go through Hanope's space, right, because he's small, and attempt to shut and lock the door.
Okay. You close it,
Yeah.
and you do see it lock. You lock it.
Alright. And then I guess I'll shout out, "Sorry about that. I'm always making mistakes."
Okay. Make a deception check.
Oh, that's good. 15.
15. Okay. Okay. So you shout that out. What would you like to do next?
Well, I don't have anything else to do. I've used my action. I don't really have anything to do for a bonus action.
Closing the door is a free action.
Yeah, but I locked it. That's an action, right?
No, that's part of closing the door.
Oh, okay. So I still have an action?
Yep.
And a bonus? And I've got, like, what, 20 feet of movement left? I can't ask Urgis whether he wants me to grapple that guy or not. I'm gonna move... Where's the nearest door? Where's the other door from here? I've used 10 feet of movement. 20. I can only move there. I guess I'm gonna move here. Can't reach him. That's the annoying thing. Is this door open or closed?
Both are closed.
Okay. Good enough for me. And I'm gonna teleport Dross down here, so he's still invisible, but he's gonna have a hard time getting out if he does break his whole person. Need to roll, see if he gets that back. 5. So he does.
Okay.
And I guess now I'm gonna hold my action, which I've still not used, in case this guy breaks his whole person.
Okay. So as you do that, who's next? Phasner.
Don't forget the orcs. Did you say they got like a 9? Oh, did you say they got a
They're
9 or a
after.
10?
They're after Phasner.
Faster, yeah.
He's not sure what to do.
I know exactly how he feels. This is an awkward situation to be in.
This is right where I expected to be.
From the frying pan into the fire.
He's on a chain, so he's gonna just stay right here. Or no, it'd be like a 5-foot chain. He's gonna stay right here. And
You didn't go for collars. Just...
no, he'll hold a swing attack, but he doesn't expect to use it at the moment. For the orcs, they don't appear to be hostile, but they open up the door
Was it locked?
and they ask oh, that's right. So they shake the lock and you hear some mumbling. Okay. So he's gonna try to kick open the door.
Wow.
Is it just one orc or more
So-
than one?
It's 2.
There's two.
So hostile.
Mm.
What's wrong with the door? What did it ever do to him?
It's gonna be funny watching this guy spend the next 5 rounds trying to kick that door in.
He's not successful. You can see now he's talking louder to his compatriot.
In Orcish or Common?
This is an Orcish.
Well, Corian would understand that.
And if you can hear it, he would have to roll perception.
I'm like 10 feet away.
It is through a closed door, though. And there's a lot of movement, commotion happening in here.
Perception. Yeah, that's a 17.
17? You can hear he's asking the other orc if he has the key to the door. And you hear the other orc say yes.
Oh no.
So he steps out of the way, but he can't really do anything else. He spent his action trying to break open the door. This orc opens up the door, steps inside, and he's gonna see if he notices the magical effect. At the moment, he does not notice it, and he's gonna ask what the noise was.
Can
Am I allowed to answer, or it's not my turn, is it? So
At the moment, anybody can answer. This isn't technically.
Well, because he's in hold person, right?
No, these orcs are.
This one is.
Yeah, so he's gonna get a save every round. Like the other ones are good for a minute for us to talk, but the whole person guy needs to
No,
be able
but-
to have a.
The orc from
Eight.
outside has come in and asked what's going on.
I mean, I did say the other side of the door. I said I did that. So just drop to play.
All right.
So
Well,
clumsy.
hopefully, while we're talking to him, the whole person doesn't break.
We're still on our initiative. We're still in combat.
Well, he was okay because he was saying anybody can talk. That's why I was saying that.
Will be with
Uh,
you.
yeah, anybody can respond to the question.
All right. That should be Ergius. Give him something.
We'll be with you in 1 second.
I already answered him.
Yeah.
He's already. Yeah.
We just have to clean up this mess.
He tells you to shut up, slave, and he looks back at Corian and Tarnum, the kind of bigger people.
Oh no.
That was me. I made a mistake. I'm always doing it. Clumsy me. Very
And you should
sorry.
make a deception check.
I already just. Oh man. Oh yes, 17.
17. Don't let it happen again. And he kind
got
of
it, boss.
he eyes the room. He doesn't seem to notice the people staring at the ceiling. And he turns around and exits. Closes the door behind, basically like slams the door behind him, and returns to his post.
Wow.
We need to get out of here.
This other guy's gonna make. I'll say he gets one saving throw just from the amount of time that took. 16
Nope.
does not succeed, so he's still locked in place.
What do we do? Do we knock him out, or do we just try and leave?
We'll have to knock them all out at this point, right?
Yep.
Daver says, "And do what with them?"
They're gonna have to prefer some food.
They go in the meat cart.
On the meat cart.
I mean, how often do they check the kitchens? You know, like we probably have a little bit of time. Shove them in some closets. I mean, throw them in the meat cart and time to club them out. I believe we might still have a great club in the bag of holding.
Jeez. Good
Who needs a
luck,
great club? I'm drawing my great sword of lightning from the bag of holding,
Oh,
and
God.
I am
Oh no.
non-lethal damage hitting this guy behind me.
Okay, gonna roll attack advantage.
With advantage?
Yeah, he's not moving, or he's
He's considered incapacitated.
Oh,
I
right,
believe.
right. Uh, it's it's been too long since I played. I don't remember what I added to this. That's 17.
17. That hits.
Okay.
Is it an
Actually, you don't get advantage. Capacitated just means it can't take actions or reactions.
I rolled a 12 twice, so whatever.
Okay.
Still 17. Oh look, those are both terrible. I get to reroll them. 7, 17. That's 22 damage.
22. Okay. So he collapses to the ground, unconscious.
All right, and then I will move to the next one.
Can we take off our manacles now while Corian's doing this?
That's a 16.
16. Yeah, you could if you wish.
All right.
Does 16 hit?
Yes.
I yell at Corian, or not yell, but softly say to him, "Do you want me to pull anything else for you out of the bag of holding?"
Everybody needs to be knocking these guys out. It just happens to be my turn next.
Oh wait, this is all in your turn, isn't it?
Yes.
That's right.
I forgot. I thought you were just going around doing all. I forgot how many attacks you get.
Yeah, 24.
3-4 hits, or that's damage.
That's
right?
damage.
Okay. Down.
Okay, and then does that count as my? Well, I've reduced them to 0, so
Yeah, you get a
bonus
action.
attack. Ooh, that's only a 12 to hit.
12 still hits.
All right.
They are not wearing any armor. They're basic humans.
Basic.
Yes.
That's 22 damage.
You guys see Corian go around pummeling each one like it's a whack-a-mole.
Yeah, they're down. So, yep, that's my turn.
Okay.
So how many are left?
5.
And so that was the Oryx Corian. Now it's Aver's turn.
I think it's time for Shillelagh.
He doesn't have his staff though.
Oh.
He's
I
gonna
have
leap
mine.
over the counter. I think Corian, you had the bag holding. Was it
Yep.
right? Okay. He's gonna use an action to take the staff out of the bag. He's gonna bonus action cast that spell that can never pronounce, and he's gonna sit. No, he's gonna go back and prepare on one of these guys. All right. After Aris, it's Hanok, and then the enemy is after.
Okay, so is the one that was hold person, is he unconscious yet?
Nope.
Okay. I am going to...
He isn't seeing all of this, but he's hearing all of this happen.
Right. How do I want to knock this guy out? I can't just walk up to him and hit him with my staff. Yeah, let's do a... Can I do magic missiles with non-lethal damage? It's force damage.
Force damage. I'd say yes. It's not some kind of piercing damage.
Yeah, I didn't think I could use a firebolt non-lethally, so
First degree burns.
I want to hit him with non-lethal fire.
Give him first degree burns instead of third degree burns.
Okay, go to roll for magic missile.
Well, you know what? Actually, because I have my staff, I'm going to walk over to him. I'm going to hit him with a quarterstaff strike.
Okay, go to roll attack.
Does he get a chance to repeat his saving throw?
No. That's not Tasha's. He's after. So this is with advantage for this one because he is paralyzed. And if I hit, it counts as an automatic crit. So 8. Come on, big money. 13.
13 hits.
Okay. Let me look at my modifier for that.
It'd be strength.
Yeah, I know, which is like a -2. But I'm proficient, and it's a +1 quarterstaff, so it's +3 to hit. I'm going to do this two-handed. So it's 1d8 -1. let's see if I can do this. Where's my D8? There he is. It's a crit. I could roll it twice. So 5.
We just double it, right?
Oh, did we just double it?
Yeah,
Oh, 10. Is 10
Well-
enough to knock him unconscious?
for the last year and
Sorry.
a half.
I believe it. Yeah, 10 is enough.
So Hinoke just kind of
Just-
walks over there. He's like, double-handed strike, and he almost like misses, even though the guy is right there, because he is not used to hitting people with. Like the only way he can make this strike is the fact that this guy is literally paralyzed. He can't move.
And you whack him with it. You
Non-lethally.
have to reach up and then whack him on the head with it.
And everybody's getting the whack-a-mole spirit.
Yep.
Who needs spells?
I agree.
And that'll be it for my turn.
Okay. They can't do anything on their turn, so their
Nope.
turn is technically skipped. Aegis and then Tarnum after.
Can I minor illusion like sounds of cooking?
Sure, you can.
like- People walking around.
You can choose one of them.
I guess cooking would be more needs down to because there's like people moving around already. So yeah, cooking.
Okay, so you make sounds of steamed vegetables, cooking, fire crackling. Kind of purpose the area.
Is it 5-foot cube? I guess. Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
It's like around here, so it's closer towards where they're here, I guess.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Mm, I don't think so. Well, could probably move.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Nice. Tarnum, yep.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we got 3 guys left here.
4.
4. Well, you're probably going to get that guy when your turn's up, since he's right there. So I'm just going to start by using the... I wonder if I could use my shield. I guess I'd have to use the short sword. I don't think I can knock him out with a shield. So yeah, I'm going to use my sword, and I'm going to do non-lethal, knock this guy out that's next to me.
I think you can use your shield. It just counts as a what is that called? A improvised weapon.
It's not advantage, is it?
No.
No, not hypnotic pattern.
So that's a 23. I assume that hits. And 2d6. Well, actually, it'd only be 1d6, right? It'd only be the not the fire damage, because I'm not using that end of the sword. So
You can use non-lethal fire damage, right?
so it's just 1d6 plus 3. So I made that 7. I rolled a 5 and a 4, and I took the 4.
It'll just be like an iron striking them.
Really? That to me doesn't look like it's landed on anything. What's your opinion, Hayden?
Yeah, this side's up.
And that one is a 21.
Hits.
Another 9. That should be enough to see him down, right?
Yep. So he's down. Is that your turn?
But that's my 2 attacks. I don't really have a bonus action or anything.
Okay. It is Vesnar next. He's gonna kind of go along with it and go to this guy. He doesn't have any weapons though.
What do you mean he doesn't have any weapons?
I mean, he has a dagger, but
Oh, okay. He put his weapons in the bag of holding.
yeah,
Non-lethal punches.
Non-lethal dagger works.
he's gonna just use the blunt of the dagger.
I mean, we have a minute basically to knock these guys out. We have 10 rounds of combat. So
Hits.
I'm within 5 feet. You get sneak attack damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
stealth.
He's just
He,
like
he annihilates him.
leaning over the table.
That's what it is too.
Counter.
He slips on something on the counter and hits him harder than he expected. Dead.
Falls down.
He'll spend the rest of his days mourning that one innocent he accidentally killed during the coup.
Exactly.
Corian doesn't believe anybody's innocent, so he doesn't care.
Yeah. Not even himself.
Nope.
He's gonna stay on this countertop here and end his turn.
What
He
do
only
orcs
gets
do?
one attack. What level is he?
He's a rogue.
I thought they had more than one attack.
No. What about the orcs?
I just rolled for them, and they still do not hear anything. Mostly because of the sound of the cookings that's created. It seems like they aren't as interested now that they feel like they've dealt with the situation.
Does 11 hit?
It is.
I think their AC is 10.
Alright. 23, and then that'll hit. I rolled right back over onto it too. 21. So
Down.
that was 23 for the first one and 20. I assume he's down 21 for the second one.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Clunk clunk.
So you guys have a bunch of bodies lying on the ground.
The
Is there
bodies
like,
on the floor.
is there any soup pots and stuff anywhere that's being cooked?
We have the covered meat cart.
Yeah, I'm just looking for a soup pot and I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna
Oh.
put my hand in there and
You're
try
gonna
it.
try the soup.
It's not finished cooking, so that it doesn't taste very good.
Ugh, sour.
Where do they keep all the meat? Is there like a cold cellar or something?
Oh yeah. You can
Alright.
see various counters have.
I mean, like
appears to be some kind of.
like a different room, like a storage room or something.
Not in. You don't see one in here. There might be one.
I start putting the manacles of the bag of holding and pulling out everybody's stuff.
Are we going geared or are we going back in disguise?
Well, okay. I mean, what do you guys think? Well, I guess we haven't blown it yet.
Can I just take a peek through one of these doors? I'm just gonna slightly open it. I'll roll stealth if I need to. Just peek out there and see what happens to be out there.
Okay, make a stealth check.
9 plus 7 is 16.
Okay. Peek your head through.
What do I see?
What you see, we get description. And here,
This must be the ballroom through this door.
hmm
If Faznar's drawing was true. I'll probably open this and in reality it will be the statue room. He doesn't know this place at all.
Got it geared.
Wiwa's just peeking through windows. I mean, how well does a dwarf peek through windows from the outside? He's just
Well,
guessing
he's-
from what the ceilings look like.
he has to stay on his toes. What you see are looks like it is a very big room. You can see it looks to be like multiple chandeliers of like a white light shine radiate the room from above. You can see the entire room is dressed in red paint and drapes. There is a checkered floor of polished stone that matches the marble columns supporting the roof, the floor above. What else you see? The door opens like this.
Yeah.
So
I
you are
figured.
viewing a wall. You can kind of see about like this much as you poke your head out from right here.
Yeah.
You can see the room actually has a lot of people in it. Looks to be some sort of staff members. A lot of orcs in here.
I'm gonna gingerly close the door again then.
Okay.
And let everybody know that a lot of orcs in that room, a lot of other staff.
Did they have masks on yet?
He did not
I
see
reopen the door and I take a peek. Do they have masks on you?
Making another stealth check.
14.
Okay. Poke your head through again, and you do not see any masks.
No masks. Is there anything else you want to know while I have the door open so I don't have to roll another stealth check?
Do they have any non-orc guards?
Is there any non-orc guards?
No, no, they all appear to be. Any of the orcs there appear to be armored.
Have we seen any guards that weren't orcs?
You actually have not.
Is there anything else we need to know?
No.
I close the door gingerly again. Now, according to Vaznar's map, the other one is the dining room. Do you want me to take a peek in there?
Yes. Yes, please do.
I turn to Faznar and ask him, is there any guards here that aren't orcs that you've seen?
He says no.
All
Natural
right.
20 stealth. As I open this door a little, peek
Okay.
through.
Peek through and you see this room is actually pretty empty. There's nobody in the dining room eating at the moment. You do see a couple orc guards at each of the entrances, but they don't seem to notice you barely creak open the door.
Dining room's empty. There's a couple of orc guards in here, but nobody's eating.
So, on the drawing, how many entrances does he see? Like, how many orcs does he see? I guess in the room.
At the moment, if he's only barely opening it, he sees one about right here, and he sees one over here by this door.
Okay, so there's probably more than that. I think. Do you think we can stealth through a room full of orcs? I mean, like
The ballroom?
no. Do you think we can deceive our way through the dining room?
If we stay in, guys, maybe if we bring in food through, maybe. Is it the? Do we know that the storeroom is on the other side of the dining room? Is that what that is?
I think it's a study.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a larder or something. I was like, oh, we could just pass our way through that and go in there, and that was super easy.
You think
But
like
no.
set silverware and stuff?
That's only going to get us in the room. Unless we're going to turn around and start stabbing the orcs with forks and knives and shit. Stab their eyes out.
A nice bin of forks. Smash the bottles and burn the corks.
I don't know. At this point, you guys have to decide. Do we deceive it or do we fight?
I think we should go through the dining room. I know that because there's a lot less people.
Okay. Is there maybe cleaning supplies we can see here in the kitchen?
Make an investigation check.
Clorox.
Ooh. I think my investigation is just a straight roll. Yep, 18.
18. You do find some, yeah. You find some rags. I'm not sure what else they would have for cleaning in this age, but
A mop, a
a
broom.
mop, yeah, mop room.
Okay. So first we're gonna take all these bodies and we're gonna dump them in the meat cart and put meat on top of them.
Okay.
And then
That's pretty big. I mean, can we fit 8 bodies in this cart?
well, yeah, he said it was huge, so I'm gonna pull all the meat out.
It is a really big cart.
Okay.
Pull all the meat out. We'll put the bodies back in. Just put a light layer of meat over top of them. And then we'll just lay the other meat on the counters
We like
I
put it
guess.
in the corner somewhere.
under the cart. We'll shove some under the cart, whatever. And then we'll hand out cleaning stuff so that we can pretend we're on our way through the next room to clean.
Have we got a bottle of lemon pledge?
Sure. I'll take the mop and bucket.
Is there really going to be something for all of us to take, though? Drawstan is still invisible, right? 'Cause he didn't attack.
Well, we only need enough stuff for like 3 of us because the other 3 are slaves and they'll just,
Right.
do whatever.
You're going to carry the mop and bucket. I guess I will
They can
have.
clean the floor with their tongues.
I could use magic to clean the floor.
We're not actually cleaning the floor.
Quiet, slave.
I'm sure the other slaves would have found that funny.
I guess
Sadly.
I'll have like duster and whatever this era of polish is.
All right, so who's going to be our spokesperson as we go through that's not one of the slaves?
I mean, I was successful with the orcs, but I
There
don't
you
want to do
go.
it again. I mean, I'm really, really bad at talking. I
All
don't
right,
know how on
'cause-
earth they fell for that.
Because I'm spectacular myself here.
Well,
I
do
can
you have a
talk.
-1 to your charisma?
Oh, no, I don't. I have a +1, so I guess it is
You'd be better than me.
better. I mean, Everest, you can if you have a higher charisma than that.
I do.
All right. I just.
Oh, yes, he does.
All right, then Everest, you're the spokesperson to get us through this next room.
All right.
If things go south, what do we do? Just
Actually-
attack?
Our goal is to get upstairs through the statue room, I believe, from this point.
How are we going to get the meat cart upstairs?
We're not taking the
We're
meat
not
cart.
bringing that with us.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Do you think we could like provide a distraction if we like spill over a bucket or something?
Well, if we can just talk our way through the dining room, like
That's
maybe
going to get us into the
we'll just-
study.
we'll grumble like I can't believe they're making us clean the upstairs hallway again, kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know.
And Hanok,
You can,
don't go running your mouth in here.
all right. Hey, one other suggestion, though, before you do this. Ergius, your major image, you could just talk through that.
So I could join them.
Well, you're pretty good
Well, I
at
mean,
talking.
you're all going
Yeah.
anyways. You're just going in chains.
Like join you guys instead of being.
All right,
this guy.
let's do it.
I feel like the DM designed this place to be anti-halfling just so that we couldn't blab our way through everything.
Nope. Okay.
Or maybe, do you want to go behind him, Corian?
That's fine.
Drawstan is still invisible. I guess we'll have Hanok and Urges together. What's Faz now doing?
He's getting drug along by chains too.
Okay.
You don't know how tempting it is if I had a bottle of something to spray it on one of the orcs like they were part of the furniture. Just start wiping them down.
No, sorry, I thought we were in the statue room.
Is there
Alright.
like a? I mean, I guess we don't know, but there must be some way to get to the statue room without going through the study, right?
I think there's a door into the main room.
I've played Clue before. There usually is a secret passage.
I mean, it's weird that the statue room connects directly to I guess there is an entrance here from the main stairwell, so never
Are
mind.
there any like vents? Or are
Any-
the walls thick enough for passages?
From your perspective, there's stone walls, but they are not thick enough for a person to fit through. At least these walls.
Is there a door once we? Oh, I guess I can't tell because we're not in the room yet. But according to the map, is there a door from the dining room into this main hall here, where the ballroom is? I'm looking at this, where there's this thing that looks like a door, but I don't know if it is or not. Is that a wall?
This?
Yeah, there.
That's a wall.
Ugh. So we've got to go in the study then. Damn. Oh, he's probably going to be in there, isn't he?
I've been expecting you, Tarnum.
All right, so Avris opens up the door. Housekeeping, and he continues on this way.
No, I will just walk right behind it with a bucket of water and a mop.
All of you make deception checks,
Even the slaves?
even the slaves.
That's a 10. Wait.
16.
What's my deception? Yeah, it's just a +1.
21.
Wow, 19.
That's not got a 22. And Avris got a 16. So overall, you guys managed to. They don't even look at you. They don't even care. You guys all continue forward.
We're going into the study now.
Yep. Avris once again. He doesn't peer it open this time. He just opens it up, so as not to draw attention. And you guys enter into the study.
Anyone in here?
As you're entering, no, it's actually empty.
Well, now we have a debate now, don't we, as to what we want to do. Do we want to change in here while this room's empty?
That's probably a good idea. What if there are guards in the next room? We should check first to see if there are guards in the next room.
You want me to try again? I think I
Sure.
have the highest stealth. I'll gingerly open the door, see what there is.
I mean, I've got pretty good stealth
Stealthy.
myself, so.
Oh dear. That is only an 11.
All right, as you peer in, I'll just use these guys. You see two orcs right here,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't seem to notice you. They did not roll well. They rolled a 7.
I had a plan of what I was gonna do if they did notice me. I was just gonna go, oh, look at those statues, so dusty again. I only cleaned those a few days ago.
Alright, so we push through in disguise, then upstairs. We can duck in the art room maybe and change in there.
Yep. So I assume Avris is leading again.
I suppose.
Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 orcs in a tub.
He actually, these two actually stop you guys as you come in, and they ask what you guys are doing. Aver says that we are part of the house cleaning, and that we're going through the castle and making it prepared and clean for tonight. He's gonna roll a deception check.
You rolled a 9.
The orc?
Yeah, it's just a single orc that's doing the deception check.
This is technically insight on both of them, but you can grant it on one of them.
Yeah, I'll use my 9 on one of them.
Aver's rolled really well.
Okay.
He got 25.
Harris is a liar.
What is your deception modifier? Jeez.
6.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Proficient in deception.
Why don't we make you lie all the time?
Oh wait, that was deception. It's 21, but I was looking at persuasion for some reason. But still, good roll.
Look at this from here, plus 14.
So,
Yeah.
so they just kind of nod their head in the direction of the stairs, and Averus goes up first. They're kind of surprised at the number of people that are coming through, but they don't appear to care too much.
Frosted coming through invisible as well.
All right. You guys arrive.
We're on that landing, aren't we now? Do we see any orcs up here?
It's definitely gonna be not to scale just because of how much room I have. Oh yeah, I could do it over there.
Oh, I was just moving us out of the way.
Oh, okay, cool.
That way you can start from over here.
So there's the hallway.
Have any of the guards we've seen look like elites?
From what you've seen, they all look the same so far.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys arrive in a hallway right over here. From your knowledge, there is the orc room to the right, and there are some guest bedrooms on the left. Did you guys say you were going in the art room?
Yeah, I think that's probably more likely to be empty.
Okay. So, Averus opens up the door, and this room is in fact empty.
All right. I'm gonna start putting on my gear. Pull out my sword, my armor, my bag. Who wants the
Yeah,
next?
I'm doing the same.
I'll throw the bag, the holding to Tarnum.
You want me to carry the bag of holding?
No, but you gotta get your stuff out of there.
I'll carry it like I normally do.
It'll go back
I
to
make
yeah.
Owly appear. Do you want to? How long is the visibility lasting on draw stand? At this point,
Right now, you
I'd
casted
say
it.
it's got like 20 minutes at least.
I mean,
Wait, when you exit the sewers, is that right?
yeah.
It would be ending about right now.
Okay, I'm gonna
You'd have to
drop
recast
it.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it, and I'm gonna pull out my wand of detect magic and use a charge of that to detect magic. Other than it's 30 feet in front of me. Other than obviously all of our stuff, am I picking up anything?
In this room, no.
Okay.
Was there any orc guards on the landing before we came into the hot room?
The door ahead was closed. You don't see any in this hallway.
Okay. So we're clear then to bust into the master bedroom, assuming that she's even in there.
Well, we only didn't check the one bedroom and the main stairway so far, so...
She could be in with the crowd with the ball, but I guess we could wait
That's
here. It
true.
wouldn't be that big of a... Did I see anybody that looked different when I looked through in the crowd? Probably a bit too late now for that.
You barely saw in the room.
Right,
but
yeah.
From your knowledge, no.
Okay. There was also the lounge up here. Could be in there.
Or that could be where the elite guards stay.
Probably, yeah. Got a good call there. What are some of these other rooms up here? There's like another room that doesn't have a label on it.
Those are the guest bedrooms.
Are they both guest bedrooms, both sides?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, I guess we should probably hide out in a master bedroom and everything else.
So I'll still spend the next 10 minutes putting on my armor.
So you
Can we
you get
hear
armor.
anything over the next 10 minutes? Anybody coming up or down?
Make a
Female
perception check.
boy in particular? Perception? Nope, I am too busy dreaming about that terrible soup.
I'm gonna have. Can I have Ollie do a perception?
All right, go ahead.
I mean, I have him out. He's not doing anything else, so.
Yeah, go for it.
And he has proficiency in 18. I'll take that 18. 21.
21. You have him listen out at the door, and you do not hear anything.
Ollie will alert us if he hears anything.
If anybody has any spells or anything that have a decent duration, now would probably be the time to put them on people.
Nah. Don't got anything like that.
Yeah, I've got major image, but do we need it now?
I don't think so.
No. I mean, we're not really gonna go invisible at this point.
I was thinking, well, I guess haste only lasts a minute, right? So you can't put that
Yeah.
on Corian yet.
Well, I don't have that spell that's waiting for us back in town, in the main town, but yeah, Corian's gonna want to wait to pop his potion.
All right. So, you guys have your armor on, or if everyone decided to get their armor on.
Yep.
Okay. What do you guys have to do?
We're going to sneak to the master bedroom, aren't we?
Now we hunt.
Thank you.